It's another day at the grooming salon. My 8:30 dog is here, and he is a little Shih Tzu. He's been coming here for 13 years. He's an old guy, but he's very well behaved. And I'm going to start his grooming with the bath. Shampoo, conditioner, and blow dry. Since I'm an old groomer, I don't like to bend down into the bathtub all day long because my back hurts. So I just use this storage bucket with holes drilled in it to lift the dogs up, and that problem is solved. I'm using watermelon scented shampoo. Or it's supposed to smell like watermelon, but it doesn't really. And I don't think I'm going to buy it again. Just saying, it doesn't smell that good. Not as good as I thought. I'm loading him up with conditioner so he's nice and soft. And you guys also may notice this guy has very thin hair. I mean, real thin. He reminds me of a Chinese crested. I'm going to blow dry him for just a few minutes while he's in the tub just to get a lot of this water off. Then I'm going to wrap a towel around him, clean up my mess in the tub. Then I'll get him back out and finish drying him on the grooming table. He's getting a number 7 blade all over, which is about 1/4 inch left. It's normal for dogs to shake while they're being groomed, whether they're wet or dry, scared or happy. Most dogs shake while they're being groomed. My little Maltese mix shakes while I'm grooming him, and he knows me. Just saying. I'm using a number 10 blade under his tail. Shave out all this hair away from his poo-poo area because everything sticks when they go to the bathroom. He hardly has any hair on his tail, so I'm just brushing out the couple strands he has left. As you can see, he literally has a couple strands. Taking about half this length off. I'm shaving the pads of his feet out with a 30 blade. I've done 3 of his legs already. I'm working my way around to his last foot up here in the front. Just trimming up his feet between his toes. And I'm also going to cut his nails. He's getting the same length, the number 7, on the top of his head and his ears, down the sides of his face, and under his jaw. Just nice and short all over. I'm trimming up the edges of his ears, using my fingers as a guide so I don't cut his ear. When I'm using my fingernail as a guide of where to cut, it's pretty much impossible to snip his ear accidentally. And the big moment he's been waiting for. He's getting his eyes trimmed up so he can see again. I'm using a 30 blade very carefully in the corners of his eyes to shave out all this hair. And I'm also shaving the inside of his ears so I can see what I'm doing when I clean them out. And in case you didn't know, Shih Tzus grow hair inside their ears and it needs to be pulled out. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using this ear powder to grip, kind of like chalk on a pool stick. It grips and you can pull it right out if you're lucky. Going to clean his ear out with a little bit of ear cleaner and a cotton ball. I'm trimming up his beard nice and short. Short is always better in my opinion around the mouth so it stays clean. I'm using my curved scissors to make his mustache nice and round. We're almost done here. And if anybody has made it to the end of the video, can you just type dogs in the comment section and let me know you made it this far? I'd appreciate it. The end of the video is actually the best part, but I'm not sure too many people stay to the end. You get to see how cute they turned out, and I always dress them up in an adorable handmade bandana. I'm using a little bit of water to wipe out the corners of his eyes and make sure his face is clean. And I'm going over his face one more time. I see a couple little hairs sticking out in the corners of his eyes. He's getting a super cute lime green tie-on bandana today.